Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers and sisters. This is the ClubRacing UK Inter-Club Championship, the grand finale, rounds 13 and 14 here at Brands Hatch. My name is Chris Buxton and I'll be your commentator throughout this evening's race. But what are we racing with? The golden question. It always is the golden question. And this time I do have my footage, my hot lap footage, ready and raring to go. So without further ado, let us head over to that, shall we? I've got the wrong scene available. Right, it's the Radical SR3 is what is going to be chucked around tonight's venue. So here I am, giving it a bit of a whirl earlier in the week. Paddock Hill Bend. I am not very good at this. It's already awkward. Very blind apex bend, and then heavy on the brakes for Druids. Now this is a very light, not necessarily overpowerful, but you do have to treat this car with a bit of care. Now into Graham Hill Bend. Let's run over the AstroTurf a little bit down towards Surtees. And this is a very tricky corner to get right. It's a slightly increasing camber. Oops, and there's me getting a bit of oversteer. I was a little bit too eager on the gas as we head back uphill. Oops, that's a window I didn't mean to have open in the way. Apologies there. And then towards this, you just drop a gear through this fast right-hander and then drop one more for this turn, which I don't get the apex right on, so go a little bit too close to the edge. Down the hill, and this next right-hander is completely blind. You don't see it until after you've committed to it. Then heavy on the, just a touch on the brakes rather. That was heavy on than that. But now down towards the straight, down towards Clark. That's where the Indy circuit joins the main. A bit of a drift as you go over the crest, and that is a lap of Brands Hatch. That's about 1 minute 26 is how quickly I did that one right. Let's head to our competitors. See how they're getting on. Right. Interesting. We had 10 drivers when I joined this session, and 2 of them have disappeared. Not sure what's gone on there. But we have Matt Charrington, 750 MC Club Enduro Squad. He's coming through the early turns. Oh, and he's just spun it. At the same time that my stream has stopped. I beg your pardon, people. Just see what I can do to fix that. That's no good to anybody seeing a stationary Matt Charrington. I do apologise for this. There we go. Back up and running. Right then, so we have Matt Charrington, we have David Garside, in the black and the yellow machine, car number 1. We have Ollie Side, blue and white car, getting it quickly. That is very easy to do. Like I say, they are quite light. They're kind of Le Mans prototype-ish style in body, but quite a light framework and not a lot of engine power in them, but certainly enough to spin up those quite small rear wheels. I did it a few times on the hot lap, and I fully expect. And the white, black and green car is going into Clark. 2 starts another lap. And Mark Holmes is also with us now. Oh, there he is. I was just wondering where Crispin was. We knew he was going to be with us tonight. Crispin Williamson. Basically, the only way he can't be champion is if he does something silly and has points docked, which is, let's face it, it's not going to happen. Apparently he has been having a few technical troubles. We have definitely lost a couple. I'm not sure who we've lost exactly. Oh, as I've moved my windows around, apologies there. Who have we lost? Jay Daniels should be in there. He seems to have had a problem of some description. Toby Owen should be in there. Oh, that's not a good way to end your lap, Mr. Williamson. Where's he done that? That's up at Sheen. That's that very blind apex corner that I mentioned. Ollie Side currently second with a 131.149. He's just come through Westfield, I think. No, that's Sheen, and now down to Sterling's. He's chasing Stephen. No. there's Colin Dunn. There's Colin Dunn who was chasing. Or Ollie was chasing, I should say. 29.088 is Crispin's time. My time was a 26. Oh, Colin, you were a tad wide coming into paddock number. And I will say it took me quite a number of attempts to get that hot lap right. So Donald just crossing over the line, 33.698. Charrington improves to 131.5, just a tenth on the back of Colin Dunn. Dave Garside has got a preliminary time on the board of a 207. He looks quite nervous of this car, just the way he's coming through Paddock Hill Bend. There's Nick Bailey. And Mark Holmes has blown his engine and jumped back to the pits too. It's amazing how quickly these little cars can have their engines redone. Yet to get a time on the board. We had Toby Owens has joined us. He's also running the white and blue liveried vehicle. It's a lovely noise this thing gives off. It's Radical SR3. Does Crispin improve? 129.088 on the board, still leads the field by 2 clear seconds, and then you've got 3 drivers in the 131 range of Ollie Sy, Colin Dunn and Matt Charrington. Crispin did not improve. You see that Crispin's really struggling to get that car to behave itself. Jay Daniels has reappeared. Oh, another one running he's running a white and blue affair. The reverse colour scheme to that one. Wow! Goodness me, Toby Owen really struggling to keep that car under control. Now, I did say to them that they'll have an easier time with this car than some of the others. Oh, Mark Holmes! No, that's gone wrong. That's gone horribly wrong. The car is not particularly forgiving. Ow! Ollie Sy with a 28.8 on the board now. Dethroned the mighty Williamson. Nick Bailey's done a 29.9. Good effort, sir. Indeed. Double check something. Of course, the stream to stop. Apologies there. Oh, careful. Oh, that was who was that? It was Crispin Williamson sat sideways in the road. That was a Westfield. Turn 6. Side. 3 Sterlings. He's got. That is indeed Colin Dunn chasing him. He's done a 130, as has Matt Charrington, 30.4 and 30.6 respectively. Just under 7 minutes to go of this qualifying session. So over the line comes Ollie and Colin. No improvement for... Oops! As Ollie was coming to a stop, Colin didn't realise and cracks into the back of Ollie's side. Jay Daniels down to Sterling's Bend. What does he get on the board? That bend needs a little bit banked, which means it tempts you to go quicker than you realistically can. Cautiously done into Clark. 9 turns is all this circuit has. That's one of the black and green cars, and one of the blue and white cars comes out. And that's not the time yet. David Garside's got a 149.4 on the board. Starting to get a bit more of a feel for the car, it would seem, as he's coming through Clark. Let's see if he's able to improve once again. That's what the non-VR camera looks like. 137.5, a bit more like it. Now there you can see that Graham Hill Bend is, well, it's quite tricky because you're on a crest, and that's what happens when you give it a little bit too many beans. Just as you come over that crest, the tail just wants to misbehave. I actually thought it was off camber. It's not off camber, but it is quite blind. Oh, Ollie Sy getting a bit of a tail wag going on, coming through Graham Hill Bend now into Surtees. Now into Pilgrim's Drop, which is... Oops, that was Robert Close. Yeah, that was Colin Dunn. That is Pilgrim's Drop. Well, the straight technically is called Pilgrim's Drop. No way did you think it's actually that massive descent there. Oh no, beg your pardon, that's actually Hawthorne Hill. And Hawthorne's Bend is that turn 5 now, Westfield, turn 6. Through Dingledale, which is this straight. It isn't straight whatsoever. Now, there's the very blind apex turn 7, which is Sheen to Sterling. Banked left-hander coming back downhill towards Clark. That's Jay Daniels has got into the 29s. A 29.7 and 7.5. 3 drivers in that 29 range. Crispin Williamson, Jay Daniels and Nick Bailey. Nice effort. Where's Toby Owen? He is... Where's he? That's turn 7. That's Sheen. We bogged down a little bit there. These cars aren't too bad for going out the bottom of the power band. They will kind of get on with it. They don't like it too much, but yeah, not every car does. Stick with a higher gear to keep the torque under control. Not a bad idea because the tail does get a bit lively. Does he get a time on the board? He does. That's a 36.6. First time lap for Toby Owen. There's on his side. Oh, a new fastest lap from, of course it is, Crispin Williamson. A 28 flat for the man in red, the champion of the Interclub Championship on the PC. Very nicely done, but still, Ollie's side, right there, ready to challenge him. Ooh, that was brave. He kept his foot in it by the sound of it. That's brave. When this thing goes off-road, particularly there up at Dingledale, that's usually fast track to the wall, but he kept his foot in it and kept going. That's a brave man, is Ollie's side. I will invalidate your lap, sir, but it was impressive to see. Oh no, Mr. Garside has not yet got tamed the beast. That's Toby Owen coming up behind him. Oh, risking touching the grass there, sir. I confess, when I did the hot lap for this, I had a lot of fun. When I was told what the car track combination was, I said that's a magnificent combination, and I feel it is. It's a brilliant car, and the brand is such a great track to chuck it around. Any improvements? Yes, a 130.3 for Toby Owen. And that's a ghosted David Garside. A 26.7 for Crispin Williamson. Beginning to think more like a sim racer than a real racer, but look how close it is. 28.8 from Ollie's side down to 31.2 to Mark Holmes. Only 3 seconds separate second to 9th. Absolutely incredible stuff, and this could make, well, I will make, for an amazing race. He's one of the hardest, in my opinion, corners on the circuit. 30s. It's so hard to get that corner right. You want to take it much faster than your car will allow you, and then you're off into the dust and you lose all that momentum through Pilgrim's Run, through Hawthorne Hill. Wow, Crispin really chucked the nose into Hawthorne Bend, which is fine if you catch the... Oh yeah, that's the danger of chucking it around like that. It's not all that forgiving for doing things like that. Yeah, no, as Crispin Williamson has just found. Yeah, it doesn't like you for doing that. Just over a minute to go for this final qualifying session. As Mr. Garside is going to complete this lap at 36.9 for him. Nick Bailey, I think that was a 29.1. A 33.0. That's a bit more like it. Mr. Garside, good job. Good on you. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers in the same tenth of a second. Wow! That's amazing! Hey, Mark Holmes is not far out. He's only a couple of cents outside of that 29 barriers, so most of the field are essentially within a second of one another. Just ignore Crispin Williamson up front. Of course not. Of course we can't do that. We can't ignore the champion. Doesn't mean he'll have it all his own way, though. We've seen before that one mistake is all it takes, as I say. And it doesn't matter who that mistake is made by. Now, Jay Daniels was in second for a while. That 27.75 sees him in 7th position as the checker flag is about to fall. And that's Stephen McDonald, a 29.1 on the board for him. Oh, some improvements there. Matt Charrington on a 28.8. Colin Dunn, he's crossed the line. He didn't beat the checkered flag at 28.783 for him. Ollie Sy at 28.1. He did just beat the flag as he is sliding around Druids. Where is... Oh, that's... someone doing some lawn mowing. That's not... it is, that's David Garso. But not wanting to hold up Crispin Williamson. Very respectful. Whoa, Crispin! Determined to get as much as he can out of the car. Not the quickest way around Clark, but it is flashy. He did improve by 0.05 of a second. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Apologies. 0.05 of a second. Mr. Williamson managed to find. What about Matt Charrington? 28.863. He is 0.02 of a second behind Toby Owens. Very, very, very close field. Second to ninth, all within a second. Well, second and a half. Over the line from Matt Charrington. Does he improve? He did. A 28.488. Sees him in third position. Ollie Sy is still running, but he has invalidated his lap. Nick Bailey has finished for the day, as has David Garside. We know Matt's finished. We know Crispin finished. And Ollie Sy sadly has invalidated his lap, so over the line he comes, will not improve from that 28.180. Well, there's a comment message at the bottom of the screen there. Crispin has set a new fastest lap, and there it is. So, Crispin Williamson takes the final pole, or final qualifying pole of this series with that fabulous 26.740 on the board. Then it is Ollie Sy, Matt Charrington, Colin Dunn, Toby Owen, Mark Holmes, Stephen McDonald, Jay Daniels. Well, you don't often see Jay Daniels down there at the tail end of the field. Then Nick Bailey and David Garside. Right then, there's not a lot for our drivers to do at this point. So it is time for the penultimate time, round number 13 then. Then it is the reverse grid race, reverse grid 20-minute race to see out the series. All good things must come to an end, and it has been fabulous, this series. But it is time to wind them up and let them go. Who is going to be bravest on the race? A stunning start at the tail of the field. It's actually a decent start throughout. Nicely done, everybody. But who is going to make it through the dreaded Paddock Hill bend unscathed? Well, somebody didn't. That's Stephen McDonald, as he nearly jumps in front of David Garside, but they survived to race another day. On board with Jay Daniels, you can see how the field is squirming around. No one has flown off the road. That's Nick Bailey, pretending to be from Belgium. As the tail too, that's McDonald and Garside having a bit of an argument. They've fallen a couple of seconds on the back. Oh no, there's trouble! That's trouble. That is who is that? That's Colin Dunn. That's Colin Dunn. Let's come a cropper asserted. I did say the corner was tricky, but once again it's Ollie Sy and Crispin Williamson up front. They've broken away from Toby Owen, and then Matt Charrington fending off Nick Bailey and Jay Daniels. Jay's had a very good start, but he's not got it all his own way. Oh no, that's a spin! That's a spin! That's who was it? That was Nick Bailey, I think. It's difficult to tell who's who when they're that close together. Yep, that was indeed Nick Bailey. They've got a little bit sideways. Oh, Ollie's in trouble. Ollie Sy has binned it. Oh dear, that's a chain. That's a chain. That corner is so tricky. The best is under Crispin Williamson with a time penalty. Well, that's not something you often see, but off goes the champ. 3.3 seconds ahead of now Toby Owen as they come over the line for the first time in anger. Jay Daniels third. Mark Holmes up to fourth place. Brilliantly done. Nick Bailey right behind 5. Steve McDonald 6. Matt Charrington 7. Then a little bit of a gap. David Garside now getting into his stride with this car. He's under a lot of pressure from Ollie Sy, who's gone off the road. Ollie Sy. Oh my goodness, several people have. That's Nick Bailey facing the wrong way. It's so easy to do. Paddock Hill bend is so tricky, especially when you're under pressure. That puts Garside up into 6th position now. Oh, a little steady coming around Graham Hill bend, but still going. Nicely done. Let's jump back up to the battle for second with Toby Owen, Jay Daniels and Mark Holmes. There they are, down into Hawthorne Hill. Down one gear, keep the revs settled and to keep the tail under control. Down another gear into Sheen. steady, steady. I beg your pardon, through Westfield, now heading towards Sheen. Up and over, well, through Dingledale. Oh no, Mark Holmes got it wrong, but he has kept under control. A lovely move from Jay Daniels on Toby Owen. A lovely dive on the inside of Starlings has given him second place. Jay Daniels up to second. He was right the way down in 9th or so, 8th or 9th I think, after qualifying. And that's Ollie Sy with a time penalty now. Oh no, it's a bit of a... It looked like he hit the back of David Garside, who's heavily hit the wall. You just about see him on the right hand side of the shot, but he hit the wall very hard. He was actually airborne. And he's come to a stop and reversing. I know what he's doing. He's going into the pits. He's missed the pit lane entrance. You'd be disqualified for doing that, but... And you will be if you reverse long enough. You go the wrong way down the field long enough, you are disqualified for doing so. But David Garside was sent into the wall very hard. It did look like impact that sent Garside into the wall. That was not entirely his mistake. That's what it looked like. As Ollie Sy has made it past. Oh no, Colin Dunn's made a mistake. Down at 30s. Here comes Nick Bailey. Try and relieve him of that position. The adopted Belgian. As he comes down the hill towards Hawthorne Bend. And Nick's got it done. But the battle for third continues. Mark Holmes into third position now ahead. Toby Owen, we didn't see that one. As that top three are beginning to space out. Crispin. There is Garside coming back out of his pit box. Crispin just minding his own business up front. Oh, a bit of argy-bargy going on between Nick Bailey and Colin Dunn. Bit of elbows out going on there. That's the view from Colin Dunn as he continues to chase Nick Bailey. Similar situation going on between Toby Owen and Mark Holmes in third position, or battle for third position I should say. Ooh, that was nicely done. Good line through paddock hill, but the tail did start to misbehave and caught him well. Jay Daniels, fastest man on track last time around. That could indeed have been the fastest out of the race at 27.4. Good effort there from Jay. But he is 5.6 seconds behind Williamson at the moment. There's that battle for third, Toby Owen and Mark Holmes. The ClubRacing UK representative in the red car, being chased by the BRSCC MX5 Championship representative on Toby Owen. Through Dingledale into Sheen. Sterlings. There in the background, Matt Cherrington was about 7/10 quicker than Toby Owen last lap, so he couldn't get involved in this battle before the day is done. 27.1 over the line for Williamson. What does Jay do? Does he have an answer? 27.6, not quite as good, but not bad nonetheless. 28.8 for both Mark Holmes and Toby Owen. And a 28.7, so look at that, three drivers in the same tenth of a second. 27.9 for Ollie Sy. Ollie getting back into his stride after his spin. 29.8 for Nick. 30.0 for Colin. Mr. McDonald. 31.8. Oh no, David Garside in the pits again. Oh dear, when it goes wrong for Mr. Garside, it goes horribly wrong for David Garside. Or as I respectfully called him before, David Garsideways. Going sideways in these things is a very bad idea. So two distinct battles going on at the moment for third and for sixth. Although the battle is a bit of a loose race because they are about a second apart. So we're not in a position to kind of challenge for their respective positions, but you see how quickly that can change with one simple mistake. Can Crispin recapture that qualifying form? If we look at the top of the screen there, you see Jay Daniels doing what he can to try and close in. 27.8. Still a very respectable lap time indeed. Jay Daniels. 27.5. Gains 3/10 this time. In the background, Mark Holmes. 28.2. So he's losing ground on Jay Daniels, but he's still adding distance between himself and Toby Owen. 28.5. Also a decent lap time. 28.7 from Ollie Sy. Not quite as strong for him, but not a bad lap time nonetheless. Bailey, 29.2. Dunn, 29.0. Behind them, Matter into 4th, 1:43. Ouch. You've lost 20 seconds in your race, Mr. Charrington. 31.9 for Stephen McDonald. Oh, and another trip to the wall for David Garside. Oh, right in front of Crispin Williamson. And does the right thing and gets out of the way. Cameraman's caught out because he's not expecting someone from that side. Oh dear, oh dear. Not a good day in the office for David Garside. Oh, down then. Owen is catching the back of Mark Holmes. Oh no! I have Commentator CARS Toby Owen. Just a tiny bit too much power out of Westfield Bend. So be careful! There's Ollie Sy. Both the white, blue and red cars now sharing the same bit of space. A 26.8 on the board for Crispin Williamson. Most certainly the fastest lap of the day so far. That's David Garside doing the lawn mowing and missing a fair significant jump to the front of the car. And he's jumped right in front of Toby Owen as he's coming into the pit for the third time. Third time in a 20-minute race, and of which we haven't even done half of. That's quite an achievement. His pit crew are getting a lot of practice. They'll be the best pit crew in the world. 28.5 for Jay Daniels. As that lead for Williamson continues to extend. Mark Holmes has got himself, he's now got himself a new stablemate with the spin from Toby Owen. Ollie Sy now is the one in position-wise behind him, but there's 8 seconds between them. If we take a look at the map, that's how far spread out they are. So I was really thinking that we were going to have a very, very close race all race long, but these things can be very skittish. They do have a fair amount of grip with the aero that they've got, but you go over that grip limit and good luck trying to catch it. It's very unforgiving when you go beyond that, beyond the point of no return. What does Mr. Williamson get on the board this time? It is a 26.5, so it continues to get quicker. Jay Daniels, 27.8, time to get back to his previous, again, very impressive pace. Now Mark Holmes may well have made a mistake somewhere because he has now got Ollie Sy in his case. Let's see what the lap times are. Yes, he most certainly has made a mistake. He's lost 9 seconds over Ollie Sy, so Mr. Holmes has been off into the dust somewhere. Oh, Ollie Sy thinking about an inside manoeuvre coming into Druids, but no, does not commit to it. Goodness me. Toby Owen's 3 seconds behind this battle. If these two hold each other up long enough, he could easily get involved in this battle for the last podium spot. Here we go once again. Ollie Sy in a prime position to be able to do something about Mark Holmes. I think that was Mark being cautious more than Ollie actually thinking about overtaking manoeuvre. Oh, both of them are getting a bit scruffy going through Westfield Bay, which is easy for me to say from the commentary box I grant you. However, I've driven quite a few laps of this car track combination, so I know how tricky it is to get the best out of this car. It's a great fun car to drive, but like I say, it is quite unforgiving. Down towards Clark. Mark Holmes maintaining half a second gap between himself and Ollie Sy. Stephen McDonald has caught the back. Oh, we've lost one. That's David Garside. We have lost David Garside. That's a shame. And still, Ollie Sy needs to find a way past Mark Holmes if he wants to continue his march towards the top end of the podium. But he finds himself 23 seconds behind the leaders now with 7.5 minutes left on the clock. Third, most certainly within his grasp. A there's the two green and black cars, Stephen McDonald and Colin Dunn, having their own argument for wooden spoon avoidance. Oh, Ollie's side dives on the inside of Mark Holmes at Surtees. What a move, but that compromises his exit somewhat. Or does it? He has managed to nose ahead, but can he get the move done before they get to Hawthorne? Mark Holmes has the inside line. He holds the inside line. Oh, well done, but Ollie's side going to try and cut back underneath Mark Holmes. Ollie's there on the inside as they get through. And a cut straight back from Mark Holmes, but he's on the gas a little bit too early. Gets the tail wagging, but he still has the inside coming towards Sheen. Can he get the move done? Ollie's side gives the necessary racing room and cuts back underneath Mark Holmes again. Oh, but doesn't quite get it done this time. Mark Holmes hangs on to third position. Brilliantly done, but a little bit cautious coming out of Sterling's. Still under immense pressure from Ollie's side. Down towards Clark. Two slightly different lines there. Ollie's side trying to get on the inside, which he does. Is he going to nose ahead? He has managed to, but has Mark Holmes got the speed to be able to counteract? Not quite. We can on the roof cam of we can use Toby Owen as a bit of a camera car. And so Toby Owen Ollie's side has managed to make his way past Mark Holmes. But that was a brilliant battle. And Ollie's a bit deep coming into Druids. That's allowing Mark Holmes to stay right on his case. Top of the shot, you can see Toby Owens gain 3 seconds. Oh, Mark was gone down a little bit out of shape. Coming to Graham Hill Bend again. That's going to drop him off of the case of Ollie's side. In the background, we just saw Nick Bailey. Oh, Crispin's had a problem. Crispin's made a mistake somewhere. Oh, he's still kicking the tail of the car. Right? His last lap, a 35-1. There, the top of the shot was Jay Daniels. So it's not all done and dusted for Crispin Williamson just yet. This group of 3 still fairly close together, and they're flirting with the grass, which is not generally a great thing to do. Wow, what an intense battle it was between these 3. They've now spread out a little bit. Ollie's side in 3rd position, demoting Mark Holmes to 4th. Toby Owen could well still pick up another position as Crispin Williamson responds from his mistake with a 27 flat. And a 28.4 for Jay Daniels behind him. 28.9 for Ollie's side, 30.7 for Mark Holmes, 30.1 for Toby Owen. Toby could well put pressure on Mark at that pace, but if Crispin can make a mistake with these things, anyone can make a mistake with these things, quite honestly. So he's getting very close to starting to put pressure on Mark Holmes for 4th place. Matt Charrington is about 5 seconds behind this particular pack. There he is in 6th place. The rest of the field pretty much in no man's land. Well, Nick Bailey was briefly in the shot in that battle for 4th, but has made a mistake and lost position. As you see, at 43.5 his last lap. Finds himself in 7th position. Colin Dunn. Oops, that's off into the grass. There is his teammate, Stephen McDonald. He's made a mistake in Druids. So the battle for wooden spoon avoidance between the green and black cars doth continue. Under 4 minutes to go. A 25.8. A 25.871 from Williamson. Unbelievable. Battle starting to form in the closing stages of the race. Less than 3.5 minutes to go. What's Steve McDonald doing? Steve McDonald, you shouldn't need to weave to get some heat into your tyres. I think he's just trying to follow the tyre tracks of Colin Dunn. Toby Owen doing what he can to stay in the tyre tracks of Mark Holmes. He was a 10th quicker than Mark last time around. Still doing what he can to keep the pressure on his side. Has got himself a couple of seconds now from Mark Holmes. What might have been for Ollie's side. Jumps from Surtees, which might not be the quickest way to do it, but rather than flirting with the grass, losing all this momentum, the safer route. Oh, Nick Bailey, what's gone on with you? He has dropped it after Paddock Hill Bend. I have been in that bit of grass many times, so I sympathise with Nick there. But that has dropped him very much into the wooden spoon position. 7 seconds behind. Stephen McDonald. Oops. Oh, he's having a lag moment. Here's Stephen. That was Jay Daniels' favourite trick not too long ago. They will have lost Stephen McDonald. He has had computer trouble in the past, and he has again. We have lost Stephen McDonald with 2 minutes to go of this race. That is a great shame. Down to 8. And again, another 4/10 of a second. Toby has taken out of the gap between himself and Mark Holmes. Crispin at 29.4, so a bit of a scruffy lap for him. Fastest lap last time around was Jay Daniels. That 28.5 is not going to be enough. 1.5 laps remain. 1.5 laps, 1.5 minutes, beg your pardon. And where is Crispin? He is at... Oh, he's off! Crispin Williams has gone off. He managed to graze the wall and keep going. But he is still pushing hard. That's Nick Bailey he's catching up to. He should beat the flag from there. Oh, and Mark's had a problem. He's lost that spot to Toby Owen. Oh, wow. So, in between Paddock Hill Bend and Surtees, that position has swapped round. Oh, no, as we've just gone to the bumper cam. It's been smashed into the wall. Oh, Mark Holmes. Pushing that tiny bit too hard, floating with the grass. Matt Charrington goes through into 5th position. Ah, that is a huge shame. There is Williamson. Very much on his own. 4.3 seconds to the good. Doesn't need a push now, just need to bring it home. Indeed, pushing would probably be a bad idea if he ends up off into the dust. Could well lose the lead to Jay Daniels, who's been his closest championship contender all series long. But the crown doth belong to the red car through Westfield. Around Dingledell. Sheen just catches that apex perfectly well. Sterling's. Nick Bailey kicks up a bit of dust. It's not been his day. Oh, a bit deep into Clark, but catches it in time. Your winner in race number 1 round 13 here at Brands Hatch is Crispin Williamson as he goes to throw his car into the wall. Jay Daniels will come home in the 7th position. Once again, it's the 750 MC Clear 182 pair up front. Or 2 of them, I should say. I think there's 3 drivers that represent that particular organisation. Then the 750 MC Masters representative of Ali Sai is going to take 3rd. Fastest lap very much in the hands of Williamson. Jay had a bad lap last time around. I thought he lost some time. Toby Owen, after that immense battle with Mark Holmes, comes home in 4th. There is Charrington in 5th. Solid result for him. There is Mark all the way up to 3rd at one point, and there for a long time. Comes home in 6th position. There it's gone and done. Having lost his sparring partner of Stephen McDonald. He's going to come home a lonely 7th. Bailey still has best part of the lap to do. Oh dear. That's what happens when you go too deep into Sheen corner. And I think he stalled. Sorry, Nick. Got no one else to look at. And that's a surprisingly easy thing to do. Oh dear. This is where frustration gets the better of you. Is he just going to do donuts in the sand? Can't see him from the off-board camera. No, he is back on track. Unfortunately, it's highly unlikely he's going to beat the race time, but it's mysteriously stopped on 19. Oh, there we go. He isn't going to beat it, unfortunately, so he will be classified as not finished. And there we go. What a race to lead into our finale with. And there it is. Crispin Williamson taking the top spot. Jay Daniels, Ollie Sy, then Toby Owen, Matt Charrington, Mark Holmes, Colin Dunn, and Nick Bailey round out our field. Goodness me, another 43 points to the Clio 182 crew. And of course, Crispin, way out in front, has been untouchable for quite some time, I think it's fair to say. So then, don't go anywhere, we still have race number 2, the final round of what has been an amazing championship, I hope you'll agree. So for now, do stay with us. It will not be long before we get to this series all wrapped up in the grand finale. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the final round of the Inter-Club Championship here for Club Racing UK. Right, just realised I didn't have the sponsorship banners on. Apologies there. Just 8 drivers return. There was a David Garside opted not to return. He's dealing with family things. I think Stephen McDonald has had technical trouble. So just 8 rounds. And as you can see, it's raining. Oh my. Oh, someone hasn't moved. Oh dear. That's trouble for Toby Owen. That's big trouble for Toby Owen if he can't get going. So now what's happening is the reverse grid is being formed. So Nick Bailey and Colin Dunn will be leading the field away. Mark Holmes taking 3rd position. Look at the spray coming off these guys. And Matt Charrington. Oh no, we've lost Toby Owen. Oh, technical trouble here already reduces us to 7. Never mind. Matt Charrington 4th, Ollie side 5th, Jay Daniels 6th, and Brisbane Williamson, of course, tail on 3rd. This is what it looks like from his perspective. And that spray is fairly light at the moment. It gets pretty significant when you're going through it at pace, shall we say. Alas, we lost Toby Owen. That's a great shame. Oh, steady, gents. You're not supposed to be fighting yet. Mark Holt's getting very, very close. Up close and personal with the top 2. Around Westfield they come. Liddell heading towards Sheen turn. Right on board with the cockpit view of the car. I mean, the cockpit's pretty open, as you can see, so there's not a lot to obstruct your view. And I imagine you'll get absolutely soaked with these conditions in an open cockpit car. Before we have the 230 grid. There we go. Well, everybody takes up their position. And away we go. We are racing for the final time here at Brands Hatch, streaming on down towards Paddock Bend. Oh dear, that's Jay Daniels has had trouble. So that's an easy pass for Crispin. Into the first as he dives for the apex. He's already dispatched on his side. He's having a go at Matt Charrington as well. There's Williamson already up to 4th. He's thinks about. Oh, he has committed to the inside line on Mark Holmes. That is 7th to 3rd in 2 bends for Williamson. Side by side as well, right behind him. Oh, as Mark Holmes has actually got the inside line back on Williamson. Now, how many of these guys have practiced in the wet? I know I didn't, so this will be interesting. Jay Daniels and Matt Charrington having a bit of an argument right behind them for 5th position on his side. Just loitering in the background as we see Williamson and Mark Holmes side by side. Nick Bailey and Colin Dunn lead the way. Inside line for Williamson coming into Hawthorne. Oh, Mark Holmes. Well caught, sir. That got exceedingly out of control. Well, it wasn't out of control because he managed to catch it. That was brilliantly done. Well played, sir. Ollie is dispatched of Matt Charrington. Sheen corner. Oh, I imagine when they saw the weather, it was very much like, oh my goodness, a lot of these guys struggle with this kind of drive. So Nick Bailey leads. Colin Dunn, Crispin Williamson. Oh, your top 3. Look at Jay Daniels almost pushing. Where indeed has Mark Holmes gone? There, side by side is the answer to. Oh, big pardon, no, that's Ollie side. That's pressuring Jay Daniels. Mark is the red car ahead of them. And then the tail end of the field is Matt Charrington. And Jay holds up the inside line in Druids. And now Colin Dunn is behind Crispin Williamson before they get down to Graham Hill Bend. That spray gets pretty nasty. It's going to be pretty constant. Fastest sector is Crispin Williamson. Surprised there's no one to hear that. Nick Bailey is going to have a whole lot of company very, very soon as they stream toward Hawthorns once again. Oh, side by side. Once again, Jay Daniels on his side. Into Hawthorne's Bend in the wet. That takes some goodness to do. Oh, Matt Sherrington getting very quickly. Coming through Hawthorne's now into Westfield for these two. Through Dingledale and up to Sheen once again. I mean, the apex is hard enough to hit the dry. Oh, Crispin tried to take Nick Bailey, but Nick's got him straight back again. Oh, Nick Bailey getting into the middle of the road to try holding the defensive line. Crispin doesn't go for the inside of Clark. Remains in second position as they come over the line once again. Colin Dunn looks like he could get interested. Oh, look at that! Crispin Williamson had a bit of a wiggle on, lost the momentum and threw it back through into second position. Goes Colin Dunn. Nice effort there. Mark Holmes, fastest lap of the race, 1:30.2. Right behind them as well. Oh, but Colin way too deep into Druids, and that's allowed Crispin Williamson back through into second position. Sherrington is a little way off the back of the field, but not by much. But then it's everybody else. That's amazing. That time's very, very close. Oh, Crispin steady. Oh, looks like Mark Holmes is going to try and get Colin Dunn. Colin was too wide. Going through Surtees, and that's Mark Holmes up into third place. Bailey, Williamson, Holmes, Dunn, Sy, Daniels. That first to sixth, only 2.5 seconds apart, and that is Colin. That's Colin Dunn's gone too wide. Oh, he's nudged the back of Ollie Sy's car, trying to get his own under control. Certainly, Matt Sherrington is struggling in these conditions, and I mean that in no disrespectful term, but these things are difficult in the wet. So it is not surprising that he's struggling a bit. We're looking through the spray of Mark Holmes' car, looking at the top two. Nick Bailey do what he can to fend off the mighty Williamson as they come over the line once again. There will be areas of standing water beginning to form as well, so that's something else these guys are going to have to deal with. Because as soon as they hit that standing water, their car will just spin. Fastest man on track last time around was Mark Holmes, 1:30.3, gained a couple of tenths on Crispin Williamson last time about. And the back three have really fallen away. Oh, trouble further back. No, that's Colin Dunn. Well, sort of. It's Colin has overtaken Jay Daniels. Matt Sherrington's getting close to them now. There's no point being on the bumper cap. Oh, Mark, I'm going to go to the roof. No, can't see anything either. That is how much the drivers can see at speed. Absolutely amazing stuff. Nick Bailey. Well, let's put it in context. That's what Nick can see. That's what Crispin has to deal with. And that's what Mark Holmes has to deal with. Mark Holmes, he's hitting the marks. And Crispin is all over the back of Nick Bailey, but cannot find a way through at the moment. It's very, very surprising, but Crispin is probably playing much more safer than we possibly would. Not saying he's reckless, but you know, he's not necessarily going for the big moves that he would in the dry. And that did look like an opportunity there, but no such luck. There's the entire field in that camera shot. Williamson still getting closer and closer. Oh, Nick, that's not a great way of going through Panicle Bend, but he's managed to make it work for himself somehow. Oh, Crispin dives to the inside of Druids. Nudge onto Nick Bailey, and that sent Nick wide. Collins, outside manoeuvre of Druids in the wet. That's a very brave move, Matt Sherrington. Nicely done. There's the view from Mark Holmes. Crispin Williamson now up into the lead after that nudge into the side of Nick Bailey. Nick got very sideways going through Surtees. Dingledale and Pilgrim's Drop, now Hawthorne Hill. Doing what he can to hang on to the back of Williamson. It's never an easy exercise at the best of times. There's Ollie Sy in the background of the shot. Now he's broken free of the challenge from Jay Daniels. He could well get involved in this podium fight, which is only separated by less than a second, the top three. Nick is not doing a bad job at all. Mark Holmes. Oh no, Mark's gone wide. Mark's gone into the gravel. Excuse me. Oh! Nearly spins into the path of Ollie's side. Oh no, it's goodness me, he's trying his best to get out of the way, but reversed right into the path of Matt Charrington. And no one hit him. Oh, Collins a bit onto the grass there. But now that leaves Nick free of challenge to continue to go after Williamson, who was a bit sluggish coming through Paddock Hill Bend. Nick Holt's in a brilliant job. Nick Holtz, no, I'm middling up names again. Nick Bailey, I beg your pardon, is doing a good job hanging on to the back of Crispin. Now 3.2 seconds, 2.6 seconds between Nick and Ollie. There's Ollie Sy, who's got another 1.8 seconds between himself and Jay Daniels. Then it's technically is a battle for fifth position between Matt Charrington and Colin Dunn, and then of course Mark Holmes spins, put him right out of contention at the back of the field, but he can still close that down. Top two still scrapping away. Nick now having a taste of what it's been like to be chasing him all race long. Just get an absolute face for a spray. It is very easy to overshoot your braking points, but it does look like he's really gotten the grips with this car in the wet. No hint of irony in that sentence whatsoever. That's what he's got. That's all he can see. That is absolutely all he can see. You see just enough around the car to get your braking points sorted out. There you can see the how the rest of the field is spread out towards. Oh, again you saw Crispin's car getting all crossed up. Coming into Paddock Hill Bend, Mark Holmes, a time penalty for him. Oh, Nick Bailey goes for the inside manoeuvre and drew it. Oh, a great effort, but couldn't quite pull it off. Well defended from Williamson. That was a great effort there from Nick Bailey from the MX5, from the 750 MC MX5 Club representative. Great effort from Nick. Marcus. Oh no, that's why Colin's been caught. Colin off into the. Wow, he was really off onto the grass. He's had a problem up at Druids, and that's just the momentum and the wet weather has sent him all the way down to the bottom of the hill. Wilson just not able to shake off Nick Bailey at the moment. Down the hill once again. To Sheen. Now, that's interesting because this is very much roles reversed, where, you know, when Nick was leading the way, it looked like Crispin was just all over the back of Nick. Now that Crispin's in the lead, Nick Bailey is the one piling all the pressure on. You know, if Crispin was seemingly that much quicker than Nick, you'd have expected, as we generally see, Crispin Williamson to dance off into the distance. It just hasn't happened. A good run for Bailey, but he's been cut off on that inside line. Robust defence there from Williamson. But again, Nick Bailey, great exit from Paddock Hill Bend. But they are being caught by Ollie Sayers. Colin Dunn comes into the pits. Oh dear. That's a shame. He's had an argument with something. Oh, this could be... That was going to be interesting if Nick was able to get alongside Crispin coming through 30s. That would be amazing. Here we go. Crispin has stuck himself on the inside line. He wants to defend coming into Hawthorns, and that he does. He's going to have to do this the hard way. He's trying to get a good run out of Hawthorns, but can't use the momentum. Westfield. Oh, well held, Nick Bailey. Go down now, Sheen. Crispin was a tiny bit quicker there. Now Sterling's. Near enough equal. Oh no, it wasn't. Nick Bailey was much quicker out of Sterling's. Oh, and I think Nick had to bail on that one. As going through Clark. Crispin didn't look quite as strong. Oh, he's going to go to the inside of Paddock Hill. It's very brave to try and do that. He wants the exit. Paddock Hill bend. that might have incurred Nick Bailey a penalty. He was right on the line there. Seeing the amount of standing water again. Oh, squiggly on the exit of Druids. Oh, wow, Nick is really chucking the car around. That's allowing Ollie Side to go to gain on the volley quickest by 9/10 of a second last time around. Ollie Side on Nick Bailey. But Nick has definitely lost time on this. He's lost about 3/10 of a second. It's enough to keep Williamson in the lead, but Bailey did a brilliant job of keeping the pressure applied. Oh, as I've said that, he's gone off the road. How on earth did he hold that? Very, very well held. And he's not lost any time at all. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, he's gone too hot. Yeah, that's all going to undo all that hard work. And again, he's managed to get it back under control amazingly quickly. But that's now put Ollie Sy on his case. Oh, Nick Bailey did all the hard work and then binned it. He's now over a second behind Williamson. You'll see from the lap times just how much that's cost him. 31.2 for Crispin, 32.4 for Bailey, and 30.9 for Ollie Sy. And the cameraman's pointing the wrong way entirely. Jay Daniels in fourth. As Mark Holmes now in the pits. Oh dear. What a shame for Mark. Another story of what it might have been. Oh, Ollie Sy is now right on Nick Bailey's case. Into 30s. Needs to go on to the better times. Nick's gone too wide, and that's exactly what I've been going on about. You go too deep into 30s, and it just loses you all that momentum. And look how much time that's given Ollie Sy. From being a couple of tenths behind, he's now 2 tenths ahead. So in that one corner that's cost Nick Bailey half a second. Although Nick's not giving up on that whatsoever. Well held, Ollie Sy. You're a little bit too deep coming through Westfield, sir. Dingle down now, Sheen. Are they going to work together to try and close it on Crispin? I highly doubt it. We're seeing Jay Daniels in the background of the shot. He's got, what's he got? 3 seconds to close in on Nick Bailey. Matt Charrington's only a couple of seconds behind. So don't discount anyone else being involved in this top 3 battle before the checkered flag falls in 7.5 minutes. Oh, Nick in the slipstream of Ollie Sy coming towards Paddock Hill Bend once again. Oh, let's look at the inside. Oh, it's going to be an impact between the two. Do they hold it? They do! Usually impact at Paddock Hill Bend is instant disaster. But Nick Bailey, he's got the bit between his teeth once again and reclaims second position from Ollie Sy. That was incredible stuff. Ollie Sy has absolutely come alive in this race. I beg your pardon, Nick Bailey. Well, Ollie Sy is doing a pretty good job too. But Nick Bailey, I mean, has come alive in this race. And it's probably partly due to the fact that Crispin Williamson isn't able to use the natural advantage that his skill would normally grant. All of these drivers are incredible. I will make no bones about it. They're all amazing drivers. Yeah, to just jump into sim racing with, in some cases, no prior experience, and they've all taken part and done the very best they can. The racing they've given has been incredible. Wow, Nick Bailey is just absolutely on it now. Look at that, just chucks it in. That's given him 7/10 of a second over Ollie Sy. So from that from losing half a second or so, from Surtees turn, oh no! And it's all gone wrong. He sent skywards. Oh no! Phew, that'll be a fair amount of damage on Ollie Sy's car as well. That's not Ollie Sy, that's Jay Daniels, you can see. Oh, amazingly, that doesn't look like. I would imagine there is, because even in the wet, that's very slow through Paddock Hill Bend. And here comes Jay Daniels. Oh no, he spun him. Here comes Charrington. Ollie Sayers has got no pace now. The damage to his car, although we can't see it, is, well, it's clear for all to see. He's just plummeting through the field. And Nick Bailey now is struggling to get his car to go anywhere. That could be him retiring the car. No, he's choosing to continue. He stalled it again. And again. There he goes. I've done that in a racing capacity. And look, that car will not be straight. That's not him rigging around. That's how much damage is on the car. Oh, Ollie Sayers off. That's up at Westfield, I think. Yeah, it is. Oh, no. That was just very unfortunate for Ollie Sayers. He couldn't really get out of the way quick enough. That's a shame for how that battle has ended. Because Nick looked like he was ready to start challenging the mighty Williamson. There's Colin Dunn. We haven't seen him for a while. He was an early pitter. Crispin's got himself a time penalty after all that. 1 second for him and 1 for Mark Holmes. And Ollie Sayers into the pits. And so will Nick Bailey when he gets there. He can't keep that car straight. He wants to do is turn left by the look of it. Not much fun on a clockwise circuit. So then, Crispin Williamson leads now by 6.5 seconds. Matt Charrington is staring at the back of Jay Daniels, although Jay was, well, actually Jay was 9/10 slower than Charrington last time around, although they did have a fair amount of chaos managing to work their way through. Ollie and Nick have made their way back to the pits. That's going to give Mark Holmes a couple of positions. There you can just see Nick Bailey getting into his pit box. So that's going to give 4th to Mark Holmes. There's Colin. He's just about to be lapped by Crispin. So it could be that it depends how much damage is on the cars of Ollie and Nick. And unsurprisingly, Colin is being blue flagged. But there's no particular blue flag rules in this series. As long as you don't hold them up, it's not like you have to be out of the way in 3 flags or anything like that. But with 3 minutes to go, I doubt Crispin's going to worry too much. He has a 7-second lead. There you can see Nick Bailey getting underway. Ollie Sayers already back out, as you can see. Lap down is Nick Bailey. He comes up. Oh, that's Matt Charrington. Why the cameraman insists on starting his camera rotation at Paddock Hill then, I do not know. And Crispin's actually content to stay behind Colin Dunn at this stage. 2.5 minutes to go before the checker flag off fall. The slipstream is not as effective in the wet as it is in the dry. Sounds like a very obvious statement, but I don't really see why Crispin is just staying in the tyre tracks from Colin. Now he's going to get past. There he goes. Oh, Colin, well held. That could have been interesting if Colin had a spin and taken the leader out. But he doesn't do so. Manages to keep his car under control. Crispin continues on his merry way. Jay Daniels. 2nd position. He's still got Matt Charrington a couple of seconds behind. There he is. That isn't Mark Holmes, the car behind. That is Nick Bailey, the car behind. Oh dear, oh dear. Mark Holmes in 4th position, very much on his own. 40 seconds behind Matt Charrington. 15 ahead of Ollie Sayers. He's another 12 seconds ahead of Colin Dunn. He's another 10 seconds ahead of Nick Bailey. Final lap then of this race and of this series. Crispin continues to lead the way unless he absolutely buries it into another county. This is very much his to lose. Just shy of 6 seconds to the good between himself and Jay Daniels. Jay, the fastest man on track last lap around. Still Crispin chucking it around though. He's not as impressively, I must admit. Nick Bailey has definitely been the sliding king of this car in these conditions. But look how much spray is coming off the back of Crispin's car. They haven't had a lot of standing water to deal with, much as they'll be quite happy about that, I'd have thought. through Westfield, through Dingledale for the final time. There's Sheen corner, turn 7. Then Sterling's. Avoids the rumble strip on the right hand side. Over the crest, down the hill, and into Clark Curve. Your winner, has taken the double yet again, is the 750mc Club Clio 182 representative, or one of Crispin Williamson. Over the line, the lap down is Colin Dunn for Wells Sports and Saloon. Then it's Jay Daniels for the 750mc Club 182, the second one. Matt Cherrington for 750mc Club Enduro rounds out the podium. Our lobby host for the PC side, Mark Holmes, will take 4th position some way down the road from Matt Cherrington. Great effort from Matt as well, let's not forget. Earlier in the season he really struggled. It's good to see him on the podium once again. There is Mark. Eugene turn. Now Sterling's. Sterling's bend a little more accurately, but often referred to as Sterling's. Down the way towards Clearways and Clark Curve. Secure 4th position. Ollie Sy for 750mc Masters is the last man on track. And everything crossing the line is going to see out this championship. So well done to Crispin Williamson for taking the title with technically 1 round to spare, but realistically 2 rounds to spare. As Ollie Sy comes over the line. And there it is. My oh my. What a series it's been. And Crispin even had a 2-second penalty at the end. Didn't take the fastest lap. That was actually Mark Holmes. 1:30.299. Great effort there. So Crispin taking the win. Jay Daniels 2nd. Matt Cherrington 3rd. Mark Holmes 4th. Ollie Sy 5th. Colin Dunn 6th. Nick Holmes. I did it again. They've suddenly become brothers. Nick Bailey in 7th. And alas, we lost Toby Owen at the beginning of the race. So as confirmation, there it is. The red cars taking the honours. One of them on the top step of the podium. The other one taking the fastest lap. That's how the championship finished. As far as points were concerned, the wins and podiums not quite right, but the points tally is. So quite a dominant performance from Mr. Williamson. Jay Daniels takes the runner-up prize. Ollie Sy 3, Toby Owen 4, Matt Cherrington 5, Colin Dunn 6th, Mark Holmes 7th, Nick Bailey 8th, Stephen McDonald 9th, Scott Thorne, we haven't seen for a few weeks, in 10th position, then David Garside in 11th. Alas, Gary Cooper and Matt Rivett we haven't seen either, but a wonderful representation for the drivers and their respective teams. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a great honour to commentate on these real-life club racing drivers in the madness of the COVID-19 lockdown, which hopefully will relinquish enough so that we can see some real-life motorsport very soon. I thank you very much those that have been with us throughout throughout tonight's stream and throughout the series. It has been a great pleasure to commentate on this series, and for you people watching at home, thank you very much to our drivers for putting on an amazing show. It's been awesome fun to commentate over them, and we will see you again soon in some way, shape or form. Until then, thank you very much and good night.